My name is Margie Bailly, and it is my pleasure to serve on this panel. I think probably the most important message I can get across is that I have learned over the years, over almost 50 years of leadership, voluntarily and in a professional environment, that the best thing I can do for me and for the people who are working with me is to wake up in the morning and be the best Margie I can be. Being authentic, knowing who you are, knowing what your value system is, filling your life with things that you're passionate about, being perseverant about the things that you really care about, be a relentless pursuer. I've often been accused of being in relentless pursuit of things, and be a mentor. It's really important to share things with people that you care about and with people who you have some influence over and with. And I think maybe even more importantly, be a mentee. Even at my advanced age, I can still learn new things big time every single solitary day, and I can learn from the people around me. So being a mentee is really important to me. And finally, and most importantly of all, bring joy as much as possible to your workplace. Bring it to your home environment. Don't take yourself too seriously. Have fun, because life is short. Play hard.
Hello, I'm Chris Thompson, Senior Director at Microsoft. Personally, I'm a mom, a daughter, a wife, a sister, a friend. I am very passionate about the topic of shattering barriers for women because of many, many reasons. But when you get right down to it, the main reason is because we're just not where we need to be yet. When you think about it, women control 85% of consumer purchases, from homes to cars to where a family goes for health care and everything in between. 60% of the undergraduate degrees, as well as master's degrees, are awarded to women. And yet, women still lag substantially behind men when it comes to attaining leadership positions. When you think about the Fortune 500 arena, 5% or less of the leaders are women. And 16% of those boards that make up those Fortune 500 companies are made up with women. I've got some work to do. As I think about my daughter, who is 11, and all of you and all of us, all I want is for this topic to be a non-issue. If there was one takeaway for people to leave here with, I would share what I've used the most personally in my career at Microsoft and before that. And that's really to get very grounded and clear on your values and lead with them always. Use them as a guide rail. Let them help you make decisions. Let them help you understand when you are off course and help you to speak up when the difference makes a difference. I know that it sounds so basic, but laying this foundation for yourself will help you to ask for what you need and deserve and want. It will help you understand your limits and your deal breakers. Thank you for being here, and I'm excited to spend the afternoon with you.
Hi, my name is Michelle Killoran. I'm the Chief Financial Officer at Shields, which is headquartered here in Fargo. I've been with the company 16 years, and I am the second female board member in the 114-year history of the company. So I do feel like I can shed a little light on the topic of perhaps shattering some gender barriers or working in a male-dominated workforce. I am very passionate about the topic of leadership, studying leadership, reading about leadership, and more specifically, I'm very passionate about women in leadership. And I believe a big part of that is that my husband and I are raising 3 daughters, ages 5, 7, and 9, and at this point, I truly believe the opportunities are endless for them, and I really want them to believe that they can achieve anything in the future. And I hope to be that role model for them going forward. 3 quick things as takeaways for you this afternoon before we enter into our discussion about shattering gender barriers, which I think will be great. The first would be true to your authentic self, be true to yourself. 2, don't be afraid to ask for what you really want. And I think sometimes as women, it's tough to be able to ask for what we really want. But only you can be your best advocate, so I really encourage you to do that. And then 3rd and finally, take your work seriously, whatever your job may be. Take it seriously, but don't take yourself too seriously. Don't be afraid to admit your mistakes. You can only grow from them, and don't be afraid to laugh at yourself. I'm looking forward to being with you this afternoon. Thank you for having me.
Hi, I'm Isabel Chambers. I am the founder of Nerd Sport, which is a company that celebrates and communicates the successes of young people in non-athletic competitions and activities. Nerd Sport is a term that I created when I heard of a young girl from West Fargo who was competing at a national level in mock resume writing and interviewing. I looked to my mom and I said, "This sounds like a nerd sport," and I also was wondering why I hadn't heard of this before. I was inspired not only because she was a girl, but because she was smart and competitive. There are many other smart and competitive young girls in our community. This year at the North Dakota Science and Engineering Fair, the winners of the junior division and senior division were both girls. In North Dakota High School Association debate tournament, the winner was a girl, and in the North Dakota First Lego League competition, winner was a team consisting of only girls. So girls are really amazing. I think that the programs, clubs, and activities and all-around support put together for young girls is really amazing, and it's really working, and I think we should keep going and moving forward on that. I can't wait to discuss more on women and young girls and their nerd sports, and because someday girls will rule the world without gender barriers and without nerd barriers.